All right, good morning, campers. Time to hit the trail today. Had a good pizza, ice cream last night. Went to the brewery earlier and met the hiking lady group that I met. They were just out doing a day hike as a hiking group, and they were fun. And it's just kind of a neat little hostel. It could be ran a little bit better. They need fans. I think it was better if you just tent camped out here. It is hot in there. No fans. All the surge protector plug-ins are wore out. Nothing will stay plugged in. Little TLC would help. But other than that, it's a pretty good deal. Good volunteers. They're trying hard with what they got. So we're going to go up here and turn right, hit the trail. Got about 11 miles. I think 3 last steps on the roller coaster. Not as bad as the ones yesterday. I think 2 of them are kind of rough. But we'll hit another hostel ran by another trail group and get a cookie and a drink and some water because it's dry up ahead. So they provide that service of refilling waters and stuff. Oh, back on the trail. Yeah, it was definitely hot in that room last night. I don't think I got much sleep. But tonight, it's supposed to be cooler today. For some reason, we've been in a real heat dome. And several of the hikers said the weather forecast is to be cooler. Not in the 90s, but in the 80s. So that's going to be good. And I can tell it feels better this morning, actually. Not as muggy. So that might make climbing these last 3 climbs a little bit more enjoyable. Tomorrow will be the last day on the trail. I'll be coming in Harper's Ferry and getting off. That was kind of my goal. So target hit. And I'll spend a day in Harper's Ferry sightseeing. And then my wonderful trail angel Amber, Mrs. Bling, got me a ride out to DC, to Dulles, and I'll fly in to Stillwater. So that's going to be nice. Really cool thing happened last night. Really cool. Evidently, the night before, I was camped at the shelter and some people came in. They were playing board games and doing stuff, and I knew I was going to get up early, so I just crashed out. But they made it here last night, and it was T-Bone. T-Bone and I hiked together last year. He's tied to the group that had people in it that we met up in the Continental Divide Trail and stuff. So it's kind of weird that you meet hikers out on a trail that's thousands of miles long and you meet people you know. It's like if you were driving I-40 across the United States and just pulled into a convenience store, there'd be people you knew, and the next year you'd pull in some other convenience store somewhere in some unknown state and you would find them. It's just a really, really cool deal. All right, this is where we got on. The trail came by here and it goes to this road here. So I think I've got to go down. I got to pay attention to this, to the White Blazes, which are right here. 1.5 miles down and then some climbs. Let's go do it. Crazy thing. Forgot my trekking poles and had to go all the way back to get them. But you've got these cool views right here in the morning on these cliffs, so that's pretty. You can hear the traffic all the way up here. Isn't that wild? Noise pollution. I think your ears get more sensitive to that kind of stuff as you hike in the woods and you've been out here. One thing I've noticed is my clothes, even though I wash them, they still smell like trail clothes. I've got one set that's fairly clean. Been trying not to wear. Those are my town going to meet nice people clothes. Those are probably the ones I'm going to wear when I fly out, so I don't gross everybody out, because it's just a unique trail odor. That's all I gotta say. Bears Den Trail Center. Huh. They have a trail there too. But I don't think there's gonna be enough soap in the world to take the stinky out of these clothes, or at least maybe 5 or 10 washes. Just looking at it, where the signs are, I cross, and if I can get to the middle, the other side's a little bit easier to cross. It's this side that's sketchy. Oh man, nice wind coming off the cars though. Woo! Moving on. Got another hiker he's gonna try. That's some sketchy hiking. All right, where's the trail? Looks like we turn right there. See the marks? That was a lot of fun. A lot of rocks back there. Now the trail's looking a little bit better. Hiking the trail, notice it got a little wider here. Looked up and guess what? We're exiting the roller coaster. We have finished it. That has been quite the ride. And it was a gradual ending here, kind of like a good roller coaster would do, welcoming you back to the center. So, I have done something that kind of, you know, everybody freaks out. Oh, the roller coaster, and you hear it, and your mind wonders how bad it could be. It is rough. It's hot, but it is very doable. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Just take your time and keep up with the water. Let's hike on. All right, some neat place up here called Blackburn Trail Center. 0.2 miles. Heard there's drinks and possibly snacks there. So, we're gonna take that and do it. Welcome to the center. Portable water, phone charging, picnic tables, super clean previes, solar shower. Wow, quite the place. Let's go check it out. Been hiking on a ridge, and whoops, I'm not watching where I'm going there. That happens, but the ridge line is running that way, and this center kind of dives off this way, and then joins back up on the ridge. So it's got quite a big flat area up on top, and that's what we're hiking on today. Let's go see what this center looks like. This is where you get water, and the guy in there gave me a Coke. You're gonna fill up, rest for a little bit, maybe eat lunch, and then hike on. All right, coming into David Lesser Shelter. We've got a covered porch with a swing. This is nice. Big deck out there. There are people in there, so I don't want to go record them. All right, gonna have some shepherd's potato stew with beef tonight.